sports. It's in the game.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first Super Bowl of a new decade, Super Bowl 54, is underway. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I'm staying on the B line because my fucking camera's fucked up.
They'll run on 1st down. Peyton, 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah.
Leo.
Here's Steve Young. Buying time to his left. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
You got tape. You got tape. Fair. Set.
Next time you run this formation, change it to Griffin.
From the gun, Steve Young. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, more franchise. I play both, but definitely a lot more franchise.
Hey, ready? Check right 54. Right 54. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Check 4. Check 4.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Females. Let's get a
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Allen. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd.
I mean, I ran the route that it was assigned.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by an American hero, Pat Tillman. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
I did go up.
Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
I play at all. I didn't play that.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Yeah, I was.
He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
It's their Super Bowl, bro. This is my first game. The opponent's Super Bowl, though, not our team.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, wahoo!
Now Allen. And quickly to his tight end Clark. That's caught. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. He may try and run for this. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Peyton. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Young being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brian Burns able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. Young on 3rd down. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Ray Guy now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Okay.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
I think he was trying to sky it to make us.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly right. Both first do no harm, and right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 22-jet bomber. 22-jet bomber. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Allen. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Clark, but now it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
We own this. Offensive two. Wide. Get wide.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. That'll be caught. It's Hester. That goes for 24 yards.
When the spotlight is at its brightest, and let's face it, it's the Super Bowl, those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
Definitely going to live on forever with him, that's for sure.
No doubt.
Deion Sanders, the one to bring him down. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman of the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They go play action here on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. John Randall dropping the hammer.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. To throw, it's Allen. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Von Miller, his second sack of the night.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen escaping the and a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On fourth down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here first and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
132 fighter.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And he's able to get it out of there. Fielded at the 43. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Alert! Check 24.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he stopped immediately there. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now.
Cool.
Set for quarter number 3 here. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. They trail by 3, and they just got 3 yards to start the third quarter. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash. Kill.
Again, it's Henry. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Hey, high 7.
Allen from the gun on third down, alluding to pressure right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
Hey, 2.
Here's Young on third down. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off by Charles Tillman.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Hey, switch gears. Check, crouch.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Check safety.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. When you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit, he is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Undercut.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Henry. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
Under 10. Middle. Switch.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Alert 3. Check 52.
I'm going to try and get that linebacker check on my...
Back.
Hey, alert 3.
Derrick Henry. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Check 50. Switch it. Come on, switch it. 25. Check 25. Check 25. You.
And the busy night for Henry continues. And this play gets blown
up. The computer picked up that block on the
back at the 17. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this from 34. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
Hey, remember, if you call that formation, sub in Griffin for Reed.
Back now on EA Sports. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Field goals, all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Lewis, can he have a better hit than that? Oh, shit.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Young to throw. Steps away to his left. Man open, that's Terrell Owens. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. Now Young. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin.
Oh, my God.
And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Well, when he feels the pressure, naturally he likes going to his left, as most left-handed quarterbacks do. But this time he tries to let this go on the run, and it's going to wind up getting intercepted.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They begin with Henry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. We've had some wild Super Bowl finishes recently. 49 in Arizona, 51 in Houston, now this one. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Henry, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Allen to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. This one taken in by Hester. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
I would say audible. I might get over that defense if he. No, I was talking about throwing the pass, and I might get behind that shit.
A first down carry for Henry. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I'm not sure how many can be inducted, Jesse. I think it's 7, but it is definitely a killer class.
A 20th carry down for Derrick Henry. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
This man right here is going to be in one of the next one.
With 2 ticks left.
Carolina baby right there.
So it all comes down to the right foot of Graham Gano. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it all comes down to the right foot of Graham Gano. This undoubtedly the biggest kick of his life. And they're not going to get the snap off. This might back him out of field goal range. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Fuck it. Call it. I'll run it. Let's see what I can do with that.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. To throw is Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Tillman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. And he'll give it here to his running back. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Young working out of the game.
I'm the one fucking time I'm not paying attention, yo.
Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown.
I know that's right. It's my fault. Back. You got it, bro. Oh, that is shit. Funny ass shit. That dude is so fucking trash, and he just cries the whole game, bro. Woo! He gets on my fucking nerves. I'm not playing with that dude anymore, man. So fucking trash.
I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Have so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well.
I'll show you the team real quick though, just before I get off of here. My team is trash because I don't really play this shit like that. I play franchise way more. I played this a lot when the game first launched, but then I kind of stopped playing it because it was just pissing me off. I won't get no pack luck at all. The whole year I've pulled like 1,000 packs and I ain't got nothing over at 89. Best I got was 89. Fucking crazy. But I did Carson Wentz because I thought they was going to give him another card and he could have got escape artist, but he can't, so he's pissing me off. I'll probably start upgrading Nick again. I just got that Chris Johnson, 95. Tyler Lockett, 92. Most of the rest of this is trash. Got Shannon Sharp the other day. He's cheap. Devin White going red, Shazier. Malcolm Jenkins, Bruce Smith, Jedrick Rose. I'm trying to make an Eagles team, but I don't really play this shit enough to get all the cards, man. I really don't.
like
There's
I've died by the
Ultimate
night
Legends
time. It
Challenge
took me so
tokens
long
you can
getting
be
back to my
earning.
right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I've died by the night time. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
You talking about this shit? Gotta do full game challenges though. To earn a skill position player and their power up.
Yeah.
You talking about this right here? What I'm looking at?
One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lagging. Make it count for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When I've been up, it's magic. With the game,
Hell
fall
yeah.
out, it can get tragic.
That would be
All we
dope.
got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how
I'll
it
probably
tastes?
start doing that
Shorty,
shit
use a can't treat you like
on
my
Sunday or
ace.
some
I got
shit.
way too many problems to
I
be
gotta
worried,
work
I'm straight.
tomorrow.
Me and
I'm gonna be
Craig
tired of shit getting
had
off
to
work.
watch for the J.
But I'm on
On the
Sunday,
road,
Monday,
they go
and
crazy.
Tuesday.
I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack
probably
it up,
start
it look
doing
like I'm
that
foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Get drown out my problems. Let me. When I've been up, it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to back to.
Doing
You
before
say
the
that you proud of
19th.
me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Oh, today's the 14th. I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop. Don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. Ay. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon.
Yeah, I'm about to do the same, my dude. I'm about to go in there with a girlfriend. She's gonna kill me because I ain't been in there yet. But, I'll holler at you, bro. Me and you can run some squads or something if you want to this weekend. And I'll send you a message next time I run a league game. I ran one tonight. I was supposed to run a couple more, but a couple of them dudes flaked out on me. So I know I got 2 of them to run tomorrow night. You can probably catch one of them. But I'll holler at you, bro. Later.